In this example, we're told that the length of time it takes to find a parking space at 9 a.m. follows a normal distribution with a mean of 4 minutes as a standard deviation of 1.8 minutes. Well, 60% of the time, it would take more than how many minutes to find a parking space? So in other words, somehow we're going to have to figure out, well, all right, 60% of the time I'm going to be spending more than this many minutes looking around for a parking space. How do I figure it? Well, let's go to our Excel calculator again. We're going to use our normal distribution. This time it's the inverse normal. And the reason why is that we're actually given the probability. But we have to do a little bit of reasoning with it first. We're saying that right now we're given this information. The probability that X is greater than that amount of X number of minutes that it takes for us to do that is equal to 60%. Well, our inverse calculator will only give us one where it's less. See, it's the probability that X is less than X1. So what could we do? Well, if 60% of the time it takes more than this many hours to find a parking space, then 30% of the time it takes less. That is to say, the probability that X is less than X equals 0.30. And there's our key. That is the one that we want to deal with. In here, we're actually going to find our probability that X is less than 30% of the time, because that's the same amount of X that we'd say that 60% of the time it's more. So we're going to enter 0.3 in our normal calculator. Now, we haven't got anything yet because we've got to put in our mean. We're told our mean is 4 minutes, and that our standard deviation is 1.8 minutes. And there it is. 3.056, well, nobody has a clock that accurate, so we're going to go ahead and round it to 2 decimal places. That's 6 minutes is about how many minutes it would take. 60% of the time will take us longer than 3.06 minutes to find that parking space. Okay, good luck with your problem.